Notice that when you change the installed modules from vertical to horizontal, the panels will be rotated 90 degrees. If you click OK, the panels will be covering the PV area with their maximum number, but the distance between the rows is 0.5 and the columns is also 0.5 meters as we have defined. Cover automatically will work as the same as to cover to maximum and cover afterward we have seen before. It will cover the area to maximum number according to your settings. So we can select vertical 0.5 and 0.5, then click OK. Now we can see the module's maximum number with 0.5 and 0.5 meter spaces at rows and columns. We can notice that if we cover the area, then the module's inclination will be the same as the roof one, as they are integrated in the roof or part of it. And we can't calculate optimum row distance here, as it's only for mounted modules and it's used to minimize shadows by modules on each other or self-shadow. Let's select mounted in open space and say the tilt is 30 degrees. PV Sol will recalculate the maximum. The panels are in the same orientation of the roof. If we uncheck parallel to the roof, we can let the modules here have a separate orientation. Let's check roof parallel again. Now let's change the covering criteria again to get the optimum row distance. If the module's inclination is 0, then they don't have a shading effect on each other. The optimum row distance is calculated to minimize self-shading at noon, and guess, when is the maximum shade occurs? When the sun is not high in winter at noon, not as high as summer noon, or as other seasons at noon. So if we minimize shading here, we will minimize shading in all of the other seasons. In a North Hemisphere location, the sun is lowest at noon in 2112 or the 21st of December. So this is the day the calculation takes place to minimize the shadow, and so minimize the shadow in all seasons. Those are some shortcut icons as copy. You can copy an area, delete to delete areas. You can also delete PV areas or clear the roof. The zoom in and zoom out icon also is here, and also fit in or view the whole area of the roof. This icon shows or hides the arrows that makes you see where the lower edge of the panels is pointing to. Here it's pointing to the south. If we change the orientation to 0, then it will point to north. Let's have another quick example. We have a chimney here, so this area is restricted. The chimney is 2 by 1.5 meters. We want to create an area of PV modules that is rectangular and cover it with the maximum panels according to our settings. We will notice that the panels or the modules will not be a part of this restricted area. Lastly, you have to define the shading losses or the self-shading losses expected in the shading tab here. It's only done automatically in 3D models or the 3D design window. Click OK, and now you will see all the parameters are defined here.